The old train station echoed with the silence of a forgotten era. Dust motes danced in the dim light cast by a single flickering bulb. Elliot, clutching a faded train ticket, felt a prickle of unease. The 11:50 to Oakhaven, a train that hadn't run in decades, according to the locals. Yet, here he was, inexplicably drawn to this desolate platform. Across the platform, a woman in a long, dark coat stood motionless, her face hidden in shadow. Her stillness was unnerving, a stark contrast to the frantic beat of Elliot's heart. "Excuse me," Elliot ventured, his voice barely a whisper in the cavernous space. Is this the 11:50 to Oakhaven?" The woman slowly turned, her eyes gleaming with an unsettling light. "You were waiting for it?" she asked, her voice a low, melodious hum. "Yes," Elliot replied, his voice trembling. I have a ticket." He held up the brittle paper, the ink smudged and almost invisible. The woman smiled, a sad, knowing smile. "I waited for that train once, a long time ago." Her words hung in the air, heavy with unspoken sorrow. Elliot felt a chill crawl down his spine. And did you get on?" he stammered. She didn't answer directly. Instead, a distant whistle pierced the silence, a mournful sound that seemed to echo from another time. The air grew colder, a spectral wind swirling around them. The woman's figure began to shimmer, her outline blurring at the edges. "It's here," she whispered, her voice barely audible above the rising wind. "It's finally here." A ghostly train materialized from the mist, its carriages silent and empty, its windows dark and vacant. The woman stepped toward it, her form dissolving into the ethereal fog. "Wait!" Elliot cried, but his voice was lost in the wind's mournful howl. He reached out, grasping at the vanishing woman, but his hand closed on nothing but empty air. The train stood before him, its doors hanging open, beckoning him into the unknown. He looked at his ticket, still clutched in his hand, and felt a strange compulsion to board. The spectral train, a gateway to a past he never knew, awaited. He stepped onto the train, the chilling air wrapping around him like a shroud. As the ghostly train pulled away, he had a fleeting image of the woman's sad smile, a silent farewell to a journey that transcended time itself.